And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey. We have a new player joining us with Red Fox player Greg. Everybody out there in the world, give him a hand. And let's start it in 3, 2, 1. Let's play this bitch.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
What? What did you do there?
Nothing.
What did you
do anything?
All right. Well, we're starting, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey. Since Jay doesn't know how to press a button. I'm just kidding. Welcome, everybody. We got a new player joining us, so let's have some fun and play this bitch. Hollywood and Clive, new songs go out to you today.
Halmon the barbarian, a beast on the prowl. Got a legend, y'all, that's making gods howl. Ooh, yeah. Strutting through the forest with his hog so grand, saving the world with his loving hand. Evil goddess lurking, her heart so cold. I need a lover, that's what she told. Ooh, yeah. Halmon stepped up with a wink and a grin. Baby, let's do this, let the fun begin. Halmon, Halmon, swinging that hog, gonna save the world with a bump and a jog. Ooh, yeah. Goddess shivering, feeling that groove. Halmon's magic moves make the evil lose. In a world where shadows play, heroes rise at the light of day. Bound by fate, the die is cast. The misfits of Malla, strong and fast. Rogues and wizards, warriors too, questing onward ever true. From dungeons deep to towers peak, their hearts are strong, their spirits speak. The misfits of Malla, rise up, never fall. Together through the night, they'll fight with all their might. In the forest dark and wild, traps and monsters undenied. But their courage breaks the chains, victory in blood and rain. Battered shields and broken swords echo through their battle chords, casting spells in brilliant shoes, chaotic crew with nothing to lose. The misfits of Malla, rise up, never fall up. Together through the night, they'll fight with all their might.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, we found the Misfits of Malla in the middle of an attack between a goddess and a ghost, with them fighting Hera and Grimaldi, but working together with their new friends and as a team to try and take the two demons out. However, it seemed that Clive was able to trap Grimaldi in a mental prism and indeed destroy the Spectre for a while, seeing who he really was and reminding him of his path as the Story Walker. However, on the other side, Pippa managed to talk with Hera and convince her to have a conversation where they learned a little bit more about the goddess, her pities and her woes, and why she hated Sakura and the true reason for it all. They then realized perhaps she could find a new love or reason in this world, and Halmon seemed to make her happy and swept her off her feet and went to bed. However, it seemed that Nina was still in danger and needed healing. But Bison blamed Amalia for the attack and tried to attack before Sakura stopped it and healed Nina, bringing her sister back to health, and said a fond farewell to Foxface. After the chaos, Belle used the time to pickpocket the crowd and find some useful things, while Amalia regrouped with Pippa as the crowd watched her feed chomps. After a quick conversation with Emily, Clive found comfort with Pete as they talked about their long-lost lives and spirit connections and perhaps forlorn love. as they stared at Emily and Sakura from afar. And Wendeline turned back to her human form. However, she was barely wearing anything, and Mayor Jack gave her a jacket before she was then escorted away by an over-eager knight. Now, what will happen this week on?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. Saved the day with clapping cheeks, coming up with a cool new nickname like the Story Walker, and smashing a goddess. Almost as cool as my new voice.
Okay, now I know I'm a furry, because last time, after what happened with Wendeline and transforming back and not having many, clothes on or anything, I think I might have a problem. In fact, I went out there and I bought some ears to put on myself just to see what I would look like as a werewolf. But I think she looks better. Yeah, let's just play this. I'm embarrassed now.
He shouldn't be embarrassed. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I don't know. I almost heard you. What?
I'm not going to say anything. No, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Okay. Well, I'm just about to say that must have been all extremely odd for Greg, somebody coming into this. So that whole recap and all of that, just don't worry about it. You'll learn. You'll learn in time. But we're going to start exactly there with you, actually, Wendeline. You're good. You're good. Take your time. The rest of you guys, you know that you just had defeated Grimaldi and you had just seemingly defeated Hera. Sorry, what was that, Stassi? Did you say something?
Nothing. I'm checking my camera real quick.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just could hear you. So, anywho, you guys just defeated Grimaldi, this kind of ghostly specter, and Hera, who, of course, Halmon. You had managed to, with the help of Pippa's charisma, kind of getting her to talk, you managed to use your charisma, Hollywood, to riz her up, and you kind of took her back to the inn right away. And that's actually where I'm going to start with tonight's episode. With you, Hollywood, as you're laying in bed with Hera after, let's just say you gave it to her. She kind of just laid there. She's a little rusty, but you're kind of in bed together right now as you kind of lay in the inn, and Hera just looking at the ceiling like, whew. Jesus, that was amazing.
You need some water? Do you need to hydrate? Do gods hydrate?
I mean, I would like some. You fucking railed me. I'm not gonna lie. That was Zeus. He hasn't touched me like that in fucking forever. I'm just so happy that I found a man that I can be with for forever that will just worship me. I mean,
hold on. Wait,
what?
Hold on.
What?
Wait, are you trying to see, like, make this a permanent thing? Like, what?
Well, I mean, I can't. Honey, you just gave me the best I have ever had, and what am I supposed to do now? Where am I supposed to go? Back to him?
I mean, we can be fuck buddies. Like, we don't, right?
I'm Hera, god of the hearth, god of the home, and you just want to be a fuck buddy with me?
Listen, I did not realize this was gonna be a whole, like, potential marriage thing. I was just trying to show you a good time.
What in this reality made you think that I would just let you put your dick in me and not make this something more? What?
Because there's already a lot of god, like, marriage in our group, and I feel like things would be complicated and, kind of get messy. And plus, I figured I would be the gateway to you becoming an open cheater to Zeus, and, like, being happy without him.
I mean, that's true, but how am I? It's been so long since I've only had like one man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And now you only want to have two?
Well, how many do you want me to have, Halmon? How many do you want?
As many as would make you happy.
Every hole of mine to be filled?
As much as you want to be happy with.
Well, right now I just want you.
God damn it.
I just want my little Santa baby.
Okay, I mean, listen, let's take it slow. How about that?
What about my stepdaughter?
Jade. See, the other awkward thing is, we're technically in a committal, platonic, adopting a kid scenario.
You raising a child with my stepdaughter, whose name is Sakura, by the way. Jade is her player's name, and also,
Close enough.
yeah, close enough.
I'm dead.
Listen, hey, you have other kids, I have other kids. It's fine, right?
I do have other children. My other son, Hercules, and he would kick your ass.
Okay, well, we don't even get into that. The thing is, you're going to have to make peace with her because she's the adopted mother of my adopted child.
This is getting messy as fuck. I know. I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around all of this, and I'm a god. So, look, I'm sorry for trying to kill my stepdaughter and your friend and your group. Is that funny? I said
My
like
adopted child's adopted mother. Yes, it's a little closer in friendship.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bad. I did send like 3 demons after you guys.
Yeah. It's
my bad.
honestly,
It's just-
it's not even that big of a deal. We kind of killed them pretty easily.
I'm impressed.
Listen, if you're trying to kill people, like, send more. Okay.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, it was kind of like I was only trying to kill her. I mean, I could have killed her realistically at any moment in time as a child. I could have. Her and her sister both. Babies. Neck snapped. Done. But I couldn't do that to Zeus despite wanting to kill her. I just couldn't just do it. Also,
killing children is generally frowned upon, you know.
It's genuinely, just generally, yes.
Yes, exactly.
So, what does this mean for you and me? What next?
Well, honestly, I didn't think this far ahead. I thought either you or me would be dead.
Clearly.
But I mean, if you wanna keep seeing where it goes, we can. But you know, you're just gonna have to not try to kill my adopted child's adopted mother, and then we should be fine.
What should I... This is awkward, but what should I say to her now that we are in love? What should I say?
Okay, we're taking it slow.
Now that you are my heart, what do I tell her?
Here. Why don't we go talk with her, and then we'll work it out.
One more round.
That. Okay. Sure. And then we'll talk with her.
All right. So for this last round, just before I just take a quick break from this Hollywood, which you're not done with you, but just give me one performance roll here on how you do in bed. Just give me one more. You did good the first time.
Sure. Well,
Let's
this
see
time I only got a 16. I'm a little
You
thrown
still
off
have-
by the whole
you still-
love thing.
You still have advantage. Was that with
I'm
advantage?
naked, sir. Do
Okay. Well, I mean, that's true. That is actually very true. You are naked. Good point. She's also naked, and she still did not do great. So Hera is just you did great, but she did even worse than she did before. So she's like, so as you're begging it, she's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So
and I'm thinking about baseball. I'm thinking about the what was that Warlock's guy that we ran into, helped
Oh,
what was his
Onyx.
name? I'm thinking about Onyx.
Oh my god. Wait, I don't know would that make you harder or less hard? I don't know.
I'm trying to not think about her right now.
Okay, I get you. Okay,
trying to
so you're
keep
keeping
peace.
up with other. All right. So Red Fox, this is the kind of stuff we do here. Just kidding. But okay, so Hollywood, as you kind of are giving Hera one more good time you're getting through it. She's having a pretty good time again. However, as we're going to leave you guys there, I want to transition actually a little bit to you, Wendeline. Right down the street from you is where Halmon is. Halmon, you are in the inn. Don't worry, I'll bring up the map here again for you guys. You guys can open it. You guys can go. Red Fox, once again, as I showed you, there's that little thing that says launch. It's like a little play button on your character page, and that will take you to the map for the game, which I believe is accessible for you guys right now. It is open, and I'll pull it up on the screen for you guys in a little bit. However, Wendeline, you are walking down the street with this knight who you were trying to get a read of before because he seemed very eager to be escorting you. You were just wearing a blazer now because of the ripped orange dress that you had on. And as he's kind of eagerly walking you down the street, he leads you from the festival back into town. The hotel where Hollywood is not very far from you. And the knight, he kind of then turns to you, Wendeline, as you guys get to like this little like tent that is set up for the guards around the town. And this knight happens to be Sir Pecker, and he was one of the knights that you'd met when you first got into town. That was running on the yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
His name is Sir Pecker. All the knights in town had names that were relevant to birds, and so his name happens to be Sir Pecker. And as he leads you to the tent, Wendeline, he then turns around and he hands you like a robe, a red robe from inside, and kind of hands it to you. Here, put this on. Cover up your shame.
She rolls her eyes and takes it and then wraps herself with it.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. What I saw out there was impressive. It was different. I haven't seen anybody do what you can do before.
Well, that makes two of us.
Is that so? May I ask you, where'd you get that little gift of yours that you had? The you know, before you got naked. What?
Can I roll an insight?
Yes, you can.
Sorry, was that a yes? I didn't.
Yes, you can. And you have advantage. Sorry about that.
Oof.
That's not great, so roll again. 13.
I have 13.
Not great. You're still having a hard time reading this guy. However, you can tell that he is slightly, like, getting slightly, his eagerness has now turned into almost like an interest, but it doesn't seem to be pleasant. He's getting a little aggressive with his interest.
What does it matter to you?
Well, to be honest with you, my dear, it seemed a little demonic to me. In my religion, personally, I worship something that doesn't allow that type of thing. In fact, I think it's frowned upon to anybody to have such power at a high level. I mean, you were out there fighting, let alone some behemoth of a monster, a green woman that should not have besmirched this earth. Why?
I'm sorry, what is the point you're trying to get at exactly here?
My point is, and as you look at Wendeline, you see that his eyes glow a familiar gold as he looks to you. My point is that my God, the All-Father, has sent me a message. The moment you transformed, you're blasphemous. You notice, Wendeline, that he goes to reach towards his sword in his sheath, and he kind of puts his hand upon it. He's cast you out.
And who are you to do anything about it?
And he pulls out his sword, Wendeline. He kind of just like stares at you. It was a good shing. It was a good pull as he hands it out. I'm a follower of the All-Father, and you have betrayed his trust. You think you're the only one that follows him? The only one that hears his voice in your head? I saw you out there, and you betrayed his trust. And now you must die. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so can I just take off running? Is that an option? Can I
Well,
just like book it?
well, you can. However, at this moment, you happen to hear some footsteps coming from down the road.
Okay.
And as you have this man pull his sword out on you and attack, Greg, do you mind now introducing your character as you have arrived in Red Hill, the town of Red Hill? And as you walk down the road, you happen to come upon this beautiful girl with glasses. And do you want to describe what Wendeline looks like, Stassi? I mean, she's wearing a red robe right now currently, but what does he say?
Wendeline is I forgot her height. She's a average height, human, tan skin, curly hair. She's from South Malla, which is sort of like did we compare it to like a rustic sort of Italy seaside town? She has rather like bookish shorted glasses, very pretty face. Usually wears blue, but obviously in Red Hill she's wearing red right now. She's pretty taken up at the moment.
So
That's a good way to describe her.
Yeah, so Red Fox, as you see her, your character starts to enter down the road, and you see this woman being seemingly accosted by a knight. Red Fox, would you like to introduce your character, give us his name, and give us your description of what he looks like as Wendeline, you look over and see as this man comes walking down the road. So, Greg, please tell me who she sees.
Sir, she sees a tall, muscular built, dark skinned human fighter who wears like a lot of blue, and he's got his sword on him and whatnot. And he sees her running away from like this knight. She seems like she's in trouble. So, being in his character that he likes to help anyone that needs help, he pulls out his sword, jumps up in the air, and does like a little twirl, like a special move.
Hey.
And he strikes down on the knight. As he's striking down on him, he like names out the move straight up, like something like out of an anime. He's like,
"Do it,
Sea Serpent Strike!
Sea Serpent Strike!"
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick. So the sea
cuts this man's head clean off.
Okay, so you're going straight for a direct slash. No initiative, no nothing. So I'm gonna have you, just because that's cool. I want you to just give me on your first strike here. You're not really wearing any red, so you don't really get any advantage because you said you were wearing a lot of blue. But I want you to just give me a swing of give me a swing with your blade. Just give me a swing, and let's see how you do with the hit. I want to see if you hit. I have the hit for the knight. So just give me, that's your first thing you're going to do, your first roll of the night. First roll, guys. Get that roll. It's just hit the, go to your attacks, and your sword should be there. And just give me the hit. And it should pop up when you can.
It's on my D&D Beyond sheet.
Yeah, it's on the D&D Beyond app. So, or whatever your character is, where it says actions, just go there, the sword thing that you have there. You click the thing that it says hit, with the plus, and then yeah, it should do that. It'll let me know what you do. It'll roll for you. Remember, everybody's got to learn this stuff. So, give them a little bit to learn it.
Yeah, my bad. I'm seeing like Sword of Awakening.
Yes.
Sword of Answering. Sorry. But
that's
I
it.
don't see like the hit button.
Okay, is it not there? Okay, so
I'll show you the what it looks like.
I probably don't know what I'm looking for.
Here, hang on. Let me send real quick. I sent it to the D&D group chat.
If it doesn't stay, you can also just give me a D20 roll because it may not be programmed in with the sword.
So You see, like on the one column, you have your weapons. Like you have a short bow, you have a dagger, and then right to the right of that, there's a hit / DC, and then they have like little pluses. You just click on that, and then it'll roll for you.
Yeah, the desktop version. I'm on my phone now looking for it.
It's okay, guys. Like I said, if it sometimes it's hard, it may also not be programmed in with that specific sword. So let me check it for you as well. So I have your stuff on my end as well. Oh yeah, it's the +9. You see that +9 right there next to Sword of Awakening?
Yep,
hit that.
just clicked it.
Cool. All right. So that should.
And 13.
Oh, 13 came up. Great. You 13 does not hit. However, I will give you, just because this is your first hit ever in D&D, I will give you advantage here for fun. So just give me one more hit just to see how you do. Because if you miss, you miss. Even though you have a +9 on that, so that was just a shit roll. But give me one more. What did it say this time?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, nice. So you hit with that one. So you definitely hit with the second one. So I'm going to give you that hit. So as you go in, you want to do a clean strike, and you go, what was it? Sea Serpent Sword, and you just come down.
Sea Serpent Strike!
Yeah, Sea Serpent Strike. Boom. So as you do it, I'm going to have you do that damage as well, and you aim straight at his neck. So I'm going to have you give that knight some damage. So definitely you come in straight off the bat with that. And Wendeline, you can give me an initiative roll.
Oh, all right.
All right.
That's a 5.
Okay, so not great. So you're definitely going to go after. Halmon, you are not in the fight yet since you're still at the hotel. But I will say, Hollywood, you're hearing something from outside. So, Halmon, you're hearing a loud scream from outside the hotel go, Sea Serpent Strike! Boom! And you hear armor being hit by a sword coming from outside of your hotel. Hold on.
Anything. It's just
Okay. So you're still clapping cheeks. Okay. But give me the damage, Red Fox, from that. You see the next to the hit, there's the other thing there. That'll be the damage from the sword hit. So roll that. It's the stuff that says 1d8 + 4. Hit that.
9.
Nice. Great job. Great. 9 hit points of damage. So as you slash him, boom, Wendeline, you see this large pirate, fucking dark-skinned, blue-clad pirate man jump out of the streets and just smash this knight in the side of his neck. He takes the damage, and the knight falls on the ground. As you guys can see on the map there, Astrum, you run forward, and you jump over Wendeline, basically just... Oh, hold on, guys. 1 second. I have to fix this. My connection made my... There we go. Astrum, you jumped over Wendeline, you hit Sir Pecker, and he flew about 5 feet on the ground. So, Wendeline, you're now standing next to this man who is standing next to you as you guys are both about to fight this knight. Astrum, you land next to this beautiful girl with glasses on wearing just a robe. What do you guys want to do?
I look at him like shocked and just obviously not expecting him to jump out of nowhere. Like, what?
So she just like looks at you like Greg. She's just like, the fuck? like Wendeline, you're just like, and the knight's on the ground. He gets up. Ah! What the fuck? Who the hell are you?
Name's Astrum. Don't forget it.
Astrum? What kind of name is that? You know this whore?
Yeah. No, not exactly. But it's going to be the last name you ever hear. And then,
We'll see about it.
Can I attack again?
Hold on. You cannot do an attack yet. He's actually up. So he's going to attack you back. So he gets up. Sir Pecker kind of goes, Ugh! He cracks his shoulder. And he just cracks. You guys hear the loud pop. Wendeline, he looks to you. You think you can have a bodyguard protect you? I got the Lord on my side. The Allfather's given up on you, Wendy. You betrayed him. He's going to give his power to people like me. And he kind of just runs straight towards you, Wendeline. I'm going to kill you! And he just kind of literally takes his blade and he runs straight towards you, Wendeline. And he's going to try to swing. Boom. Straight at you. So, Wendeline, 1 second. I'm going to have him take out his blade. And he is going to roll. He's got a plus 11 to hit.
Cool.
So he definitely hits you, Wendeline. As I add 11 to the 15. Boom! Wendeline, you take 13 hit points of damage.
Oh.
So unfortunately, Greg, Astrum, you look over as this knight has just kind of ran up and he swings his large blade. He kind of slices right into Wendeline's chest. She takes the blade right across like her lower, right under like where your breasts are, Wendeline. He kind of cuts right into that diaphragm area. And it kind of, your blood kind of mixes with the red robe that you're wearing.
I'm crying out in pain. This is out of character, but
no, give me that sound. I want to hear you. I want to hear your cry.
God.
Come on, Stassi.
I don't know. There you go.
Mics can't pick it up that well anyway. So Wendeline, you just got sliced across your stomach though, and he's standing there. He's now like right about 5 feet from you. Wendeline, you're up. What would you like to do?
I want to punch him in the fucking face. Can I do that? That's an
You
option.
can. Yeah, give me an unarmed strike. He's right there. You just want to go like, pop.
My unarmed strike with 0 damage. I'm gonna have to roll a d20 for that, I guess.
Yeah, you can give me a I don't know why your unarmed strikes are coming up like that. I don't
Does
understand.
a 21 hit?
Yeah, it does, bitch. So you hit him. You punch him right in the face. So Astrum, you watch it. She just takes the hit, then goes, pop. So give me that damage. Just roll me a d20. It's fine.
That's a 19.
I'll take that 19 damage. I'll take it. And you just like
goes, a good right hook, just square in the jaw. Just get the fuck off me.
You watch Astrum as this fucking chick. She just takes her hand and just boom, impressively. You just break his full like front teeth in. His 2 like fucking front teeth just crack back into his face. He takes the hit. He just holds his face. As blood starts to pour out of his nose. Wendeline, you can still make an action if you'd like, or do a bonus action.
A bonus action.
And technically, you can hit him now up to 2 more times because you have multi-attack. Just remember, but that's up to you.
I don't have any weapons on me right now, right?
No, you wouldn't.
Can I do a cantrip?
Yeah, I'll no, because you just did a punch, so you can just either move or
okay.
bonus action.
Is he off me now?
He's not holding you. He's still there though, still within 5 feet.
Can I just do like a bonus action of like just like backing away? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of stabbed right now. I'm going through a lot.
Yeah, that's just your regular action. So you can move.
But he could take a swing at you.
He could take a swing at you still. Yeah, if you move back 5 feet, he can attack you. But you can. I'll allow you to hit him if you want. You can hit him again. I'll allow you to do that because you do have a bonus action.
You know what? Can I just like hit up and just go for another like unarmed strike?
Yeah, go for it.
Out of him.
Yeah, see if you hit him again.
It says a 24 hit.
Yes, it does. So you're pissed off.
I'm mad.
You're watching her kick his ass.
So it was only 7 damage that time though. Maybe because I was like getting up trying to go for him. Like it lands, but maybe it didn't hit as hard. Like I was just like, there's a lot of power to it, but maybe I missed a little bit. Maybe it's split.
Exactly. It's like the first time you hit him, it was really strong, but then you hurt your hand. You know, you're like, ah! Yeah. And so like the second time you go in, it's just
punch people a lot.
Exactly. You're a cleric. It's not your thing.
Yeah.
However, Halmon, I will allow you, because you're the last one on this roster right now, since you're in the area. Hollywood, you do now hear also a scream from outside, which would be Wendeline screaming. And you also hear...
I recognize it this time.
Well, you would... you would recognize Wendeline's voice, because you have pretty good ears. You're a half-elf, so you have pretty good ears, Halmon. So I would... All right. But you're still in the middle of plowing. So she's like, So what do you want to do?
How offended would you be if I left? Because I think my friend's being attacked.
Your friend? Which one? Oh, oh,
the cleric one. Hold on, sorry. Let me. The cleric one. The one that
oh,
turned into a werewolf.
oh. Okay. All right, fine.
So we're good. We're chill.
If you need to go help her, I will stay right here, but you better be back.
I'll be back when I can. Okay, and then.
Okay. So she just is like, oh, she just like literally like she just like lays down there like, my God, and like just like lays there. But you're putting on your stuff really fast, so.
No, I jumped out the window with my wings, badass.
Oh shit! So you're just bare ass butt naked.
Wendeline.
Okay, so Hollywood, Halmon. I'm so glad the rest of you guys. I guess I wish you were all around for this, but you're not. So Halmon, you jump out of the window. As you can see, you're here in the streets now. That's your action.
Why is Halmon on the map twice? Do you see that?
Is he there? Oh, there.
He's off to the left too.
Don't worry. I got it.
Doing two things at once.
Yeah. So Halmon, you are out the window. You are up the street. Astrum and Wendeline, you guys look behind you as you hear Halmon jump through the window into the street, and both of you just see a butt-ass naked, giant ripped man with a giant white beard and long white hair with white wings on his back. Astrum, you've never seen anything like this in your fucking life as you see his butt-ass naked dong in the street.
I'm about to turn to Wendeline and be like, should I be concerned?
No. Maybe.
Are you being Wendeline? Are you being jumped right now?
Yes.
I take my action and I tackle Astrum.
Oh, so Astrum, he's got no idea that what you're doing and who you are. So he just sees you and you just go for it. So I need you. You're gonna grapple him, Halmon.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple him.
So I need you both to give me a strength roll here. So Astrum, give me a strength roll. Hollywood, you give me a strength roll. However, Astrum, neither of you have advantage. So just go to your strength. That'll be in your saving rolls. No, it's just a. Is it a check or a save? Hollywood for him.
We can both do. It'll be the same. It's either.
Okay.
You choose actually. It's either.
I'll do a strength just check. So Halmon, you roll for strength, and
it's gonna be at the top left.
The top left on your first.
I got it.
Yeah, it says strength up there. That's what you hit. You hit plus underneath strength, and that'll roll for your strength.
All right, it gave me 9.
I got a 24.
Damn. So Astrum, you're just. So Astrum, you're caught off guard, bro. This giant naked barbarian fucking porcelain white man now with a white ass beard just tackles you, fucking his dong in your face, just like boom. He fucking just tackles you, and his
I got
body
him,
just.
Wendeline. You get the other one. I got this one.
No,
And then I start fucking swinging down on him.
Damn. Okay, so Astrum, now unfortunately you're grappled, and you can't do anything. You're gonna have to break out of his grapple if you want to get out of his hold. However, Astrum, now that Halmon has you, what do you want to say to him? Do you want to say anything? He's got you tackled. He's got you held.
I'm trying to say, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one.
Motherfucker, I'm with her. I don't have the wrong one. Stop trying to.
You do have
her.
That's the wrong guy, Halmon.
But
I just struck a knight in the neck for her.
Oh. What's up, dude?
So you usually run around naked tackling people for no reason?
Listen, y'all caught me at a bad time.
We caught you at a bad time. I just got stabbed by this. Who? Can you get this guy over here?
Can you be more clear on who's you're fighting next time? Damn.
The knight is just standing there looking at you as you're holding on to Astrum, Halmon, and you're just butt naked. And Wendeline, you're just like standing there bleeding. He looks to you like, you're all blasphemous! You're all going to hell in the name of the All-Father! I'll kill all of you! I don't care that you saved my town! This is the devil's work! And I'll kill all!
Oh, so he's the buzzkill. Okay. My bad, dude. Listen, I saw my friend get jumped by 2 random motherfuckers I don't know. It's, I'm trying to help.
It's all good. Want to go at them together?
Nah, I got this.
Oh,
I
shit.
take my wings and I lift the guard up and I start flying upwards.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Astrum, he lets go of you, and Hollywood, I'm gonna let you do one more chance to grapple the knight here. I want you to try to get him. So Astrum, you're like just let go. So you're just like laying there right now, and Hollywood, give me one more strength.
I got a
check.
nat 20 on this one.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. Well, so you get it. So Astrum, as you watch, you and Wendeline watch as Halmon, you pick up this knight, you're butt naked, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So
Shoot straight upwards.
So you like Superman. You guys watch as he just Supermans him into the air. So Astrum,
I'm like fascinated, but used to this. Like I'm like, yeah, still cool though.
Yo, I don't have my axe on me right now. Okay, I came running. This is my plan.
So his balls are just like flapping in the wind, like, it's like you know, like he's like.
His jingle balls.
You guys watch. So you have him in the air, Halmon. What would you like to do?
I want to go as high as I can and then let go.
Oh, okay. So let's say you take him about 100 feet in the air, 50 feet. I don't know. How high do you want him to take him, man?
100's fine. Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's like just having trouble breathing. Like, I can't. It's the oxygen, man. My suit.
10d6 worth of damage as he falls. Bye, dude.
Okay, what's that damage? Do you know what that is?
It's calculating right now. Hold on.
Okay. So Astrum and Wendeline, you see him up in the air.
It's only 34. That's fine.
Okay, only 34. So he falls, but this knight is pretty tough and resilient. So right in front of Astrum and Wendeline, boom, just like out of the sky, just this knight just hits the ground like, whoa! And he just fucking you guys watch as the man just hits the ground, blood sprays out of his mouth. But this man, this knight, he manages to get back up. In the name of the All-Father, I'll fucking kill you. And he looks right at you, Astrum.
Did he live? Damn it, he wasn't supposed to live. My bad, Wendy.
Hey, so he's looking right at me. I'm gonna look at him, say something along the lines of, "Doesn't look like you too hot to kill someone right now." And I'm gonna go for like one more strike.
Go for it. Give me that strike.
Do I like roll or something?
Yeah, the same thing. Give me if you're gonna hit him with another with the sword again. Just do the same thing you did last time, where you rolled to hit. And let's see if you hit.
All right, hold up.
Don't worry, take your time. It always is a second for everybody to get to learn this. Even Wendeline here, sometimes she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah, like 85% of the time, I'll give that.
I'm just kidding.
85% of the time, I do know what I'm doing.
Right.
I should say.
You definitely
Give me a 23.
You hit for sure. Boom! And you slice him right again with your blade right in front of Wendeline. Give me that damage. So now you roll the damage again, please, for me. 10. Fantastic. So you slice him and dice him again, Astrum. You slice him up. He takes the hit. He's bleeding a lot out of his mouth. He's bleeding from underneath the armor. His eyes still glowing yellow, Wendeline, though. You know that the All-Father is there inside of him because you know, Wendeline, from your own magic, that is the same golden magic that you release. So you can tell that he's definitely releasing that All-Father magic. And he's now going to attack you, Astrum, right back as the Angel Knight goes, "Fuck you, you goddamn pirate!" And he just kind of then all of a sudden slices at you, Astrum. And he hits. So unfortunately, Astrum, you are going to take, that is 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, with a +4. 8, 9, 10, 11. You take 12 hit points of damage. Boom! So you can go to your health in the corner up there. And if you want, you can add 12 damage. It'll take it lower. So you unfortunately take that hit, Astrum, as he kind of slices at your arm and blood starts pouring out of your shoulder. Wendeline, you watch as the blood just pours all out, like out of his white shirt and onto his blue vest as Astrum. Unfortunately, you're bleeding.
Well, that's good.
But Wendeline, you are up now, so you're right there.
What's this Angel Knight doing right now? Is he still up? He's still moving?
Yeah, he's up. He's still alive. He's got about 21 hit points left at the moment. He's pretty fucked up though, and you can see that like the glowing magic in his eyes is almost fading. It's like twitching like a neon light that isn't staying on correctly. You're like seeing the gold almost flickering out of existence in his eyes. But he's stabbing Astrum right now. He just has stabbed Astrum right in his shoulder.
I'm so tired of this dude. I just had it. Maybe I don't have it. Hold on one sec.
It's okay. You can figure out what you want to do.
I had it.
Astrum, you've just been stabbed, and Halmon is still flying in the air above you.
The health thing wanted me to like do something to the health. Where do I go to do that?
Oh, you see your health in the corner. It'll say that you have your health is up there, and that reads 98. Just click that. It'll help you adjust it in there, and then you put in 12, and you hit damage, and that'll give you the damage.
Trying to figure out what I want to do because Astrum's right there, and I'm like, I don't want to like necessarily have him take any
damage from any spells.
Right.
It's okay. You have a lot. You can do a lot of stuff. You can do Scorching Rays. You can do a Magic Missile.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah. I was looking at Magic Missile. I'm gonna do that. That sounds dope.
Magic Missile. You can hit him as you remember 3 times. So you have 3 opportunities to hit him.
It's an automatic hit, so she would just
it's an automatic hit, so I just roll damage.
Yeah, and you just give me the damage.
So one was 4.
Cool.
Another was one was 5, one was 4, and 2. So 12 total? No, 11. I can't see math.
Cool. Nice. Got you.
So I just went.
Damage. Boom, boom, boom. Just shot flames right at him. Golden flames. Astrum, you watch as like a whole bunch of golden flaming like little balls shoot out of Wendeline's hand and hit him right in his face. So he definitely took more of that damage. And he's doing really rough right now. So he's all fucked up. Halmon, you from above might be able to get this kill shot. So you're floating from above this knight. He's really rough and bleeding. You just watch Wendeline hit him with all these golden balls. What do you want to do, Halmon?
Hey, Wendy, if I go down, can you get me back up? You got me, right? You got me?
Yeah. What? Yes, I got you. Don't do anything stupid, please.
No, this is stupid. Jay, if you will allow me, I want to fall on top of him, but I want to take the damage, but also make sure he takes the damage too. Okay.
So like I'll say that you. How about this? Do you want to split the damage? Like
sure.
you take half the damage. He takes half the damage.
That's fine.
Okay.
If it's
give me
only
that.
half, I might live.
Okay, it's only good. I mean, you're fine. I don't think you're that hurt.
Oh yeah, 35.
Yeah, you're good.
Divided by 2.
Yeah, so you definitely kill him, and you're fine.
Yeah.
So
I'm good.
So Astrum and Wendy, you watch as Halmon just boom, he just dive bombed out of the sky, and he fucking tell me, Hollywood, how do you want to do it? How do you want to land on him and kill him? Like,
I want to like land on his shoulders and like basically turn him from like a 6'2" man or whatever to like a 3'4" by completely shattering his legs and making sure they're obliterated underneath.
Yeah, you're totally making him like a fucking accordion, just like, like fucking. So you guys watch as Halmon just boom, his naked fucking legs just like land on this guy's shoulders. Astrum, Wendy, his blood just like spurts out of his armor and out of this man's body. It kind of just covers both of you. So Astrum, unfortunately, you're just now drenched in blood. Wendeline, drenched in blood. Halmon, drenched, naked, with blood as you just land on this knight and just
An
turn him
episode of
into
The Boys. That's what we're going for.
exactly. Yeah, just like the episode of The Boys where you just fucking, just like fucking, you definitely squunched him down. So you killed him, and the last thing he goes is like, "You fucking bitch!" So he just like literally is then scrunchied fucking right in front of you.
Who the fuck
Halmon.
is this guy? Jeez. And then I'm like trying to wipe off the blood on my feet.
So, as you watch Wendeline, all of you. By the way, guys, fantastic job, Astrum, Wendeline, Halmon, good teamwork. The three of you look down on this man who is now scrunched. He shouldn't be alive. He shouldn't be alive. However, the three of you look at this scrunched man as he looks up to Wendeline. You can see the magic, once again, that golden magic. Wendeline seems to possess his body and take over his eyes. No more, Wendy. You get no more visions. No more help from me. If you're going to accept Lucifer's gift, like I told you, there will be consequences. It doesn't matter if the vision worked out in your favor. You are no child of mine anymore. Wendeline, you watch as the body, then all the gold magic from it seems to release it, and he becomes a husk of a man. The magic from the Allfather seems to leave. And you guys watch as this corpse. The three of you stand over this body. And Astrum, you now have met both Halmon and Wendeline. What would you guys like to do?
Wendy, you good?
No, I probably should. I'm not okay. I just got stabbed by someone who probably I shouldn't have followed in the first place. I thought he was.
You followed him?
Yes, he said he was with. Oh man, it's been a week. I don't remember who. I thought he was going to offer me some clothes to change into.
And okay. So he tricked you?
Yes.
Okay. How about from
Well,
now
he caught me
on,
off guard. I didn't have any of my clothes.
maybe you don't travel alone?
Yeah, I guess not.
Jeez. Fuck. My man, do you have any clothes I can borrow real quick? A cloth? A towel? Anything?
So Astrum, he just looks over to you. Like I said, you're the only other guy around. Wendeline and him are both covered in blood. Astrum, you are also covered in blood. You see this giant barbarian man and this beautiful woman just there. What would you like? Anything you'd like to contribute?
I don't have any clothes.
Okay, my hotel room is right down here. It's fine. Y'all caught me in the middle of something. So my bad.
Why are you naked? Never mind. I shouldn't ask.
So
that.
yo, you check this out. So you know Hera?
No.
Yo, she down bad for me for real, but she wants to marry me, and I'm trying to postpone all of that. I'm nervous.
Hera, who just tried to kill Sakura? Hera?
Yep, same one. Yep.
Hera, who I just took a chunk out of her leg? Hera?
Yep, that same one. That one.
You're just like listening to this, like, what the fuck? Like, you're just like, these two people are discussing maiming a woman, having sex with a woman that she clearly just said she took a chunk out of her leg. It's all straight. It's all straight.
I'm trying to just keep her distracted from wanting to kill Sakura again, but I'm not sure I'm ready for marriage, but that's what she's looking for. But
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Is this normal for you guys? Is this
I mean,
just a
it's the
regular
first-
Tuesday?
God, I fucked.
Unfortunately,
but
yes. This is a typical Tuesday. For
It's
us.
not the first time someone in our group has fucked a god, but it's the first time for me.
Oh, that's definitely interesting. Maybe you guys can help me. My name is Astrum Revere. I got sent to Red Hill. Some dudes named Kai and Cal. And I'm looking for a woman named Pippa. Any of those names adding up?
What do you want with Pippa?
I heard she has some information on how to free the magical beast. And I would very much like to know what information she has.
What are you going to do with this information?
I believe that there is a magical beast on the coast of my town called Goldfish. I've spent my entire life trying to find out more about this magical beast, or even if it exists. If I can find out any information on if it exists, or if it can be freed, I would very much so like to know more about it.
Yeah, but what do you want to do with the beast? You know, I'm sorry. You're sure you helped my friend out, but like, I just met you, and now you're trying to meet more of my group, talking about some magical beast. And how do I know I want to help you?
Remember, his dong is fully out still. Right now, as he's saying this to you, like, and Wendeline, you're just like standing there, like in the middle of them. And Wendeline, I saw you clock it. He did say a name that you picked up on, so just remember that. So as you kind of heard that, Wendeline, you look at Astrum, definitely realizing what he just said. However, continue, Astrum. I don't mean to interrupt you as he says this to you.
The town that is run by tyranny that has left my people starving, rationing for food. And I believe that the beast, how tyrannous group, it's their money and power. And I believe that if I free the beast, I can end the tyranny in my town. Years ago, my father died trying to do this very task. So I very much so want to pick up where he left off, free this beast.
Okay. What town are you from again?
It's a town called Goldfish. A town where fish folk and shark people own the land.
I look at Wendeline like, have you heard of this place?
Yeah, it's close to where I'm from, actually.
Oh. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to, we can bring you to Pippa, but you know, we'll see if she can help you. She's kind of a ditz sometimes. Not really the most reliable historian. But I mean, maybe.
She has the information I'm looking for. It'll be more than worth it.
She might try to charge you, like some gold for it. If she does, don't let her gamble it. And you know, just be chill. You kind of I understand you're like on a huge like quest, and like I'm sure it's huge for you, but we're also in the middle of a giant fucking quest. So it's like, you know, like there's only so many things I can do. So you know, maybe she can help.
You are on a quest, then allow me to assist you. In exchange, you will assist me on mine.
Oh, you want an Eiffel Tower? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't think I quite understand what you're asking me.
He just looked at you all like he clearly, Halmon, like this guy is clearly a little bit more like, you could tell he's on like a set mission, and he's like,
okay, so you're a straight edge guy. Okay, I can handle you. I can handle this. Wendeline, what vibe are you getting from him?
I don't know, but
never mind.
What
You
sticks
trusted
out?
this
No.
dumb motherfucker that was leading you down the back alley. We don't. Okay.
Shut the hell up!
Let me look at you in the eye real quick. And I look at him.
you just Halmon and both fucking Astrum just giving each other the good old stare down.
Tried to give the people's eyebrow. It didn't work out too well.
Astrum, you know what, Halmon, actually? Astrum, and Halmon both give me intimidation rolls. Go give me intimidation rolls. Both of you think there should be intimidation in the side thing. Red Fox, you'll see that like all the stuff you can do, like the other things, animal handling, all that stuff. There should be intimidation.
Since I'm covered in blood, do I get advantage now or no?
Yeah, I'll give you an advantage, but he's also covered.
God. What a
Okay.
spread.
Like skills.
20.
Yeah, it should be intimidation.
Your
Should be
dick is also still out. That's got to give you some.
I got a 25.
okay. So you look pretty hard. Not your dick.
Yeah, he definitely cooked me. I got 14.
Okay, so you're looking strong, Astrum. But Astrum, even you see that he's a big barbarian. He's pretty huge. Like he's a half elf. He's a barbarian. You can tell by just looking at Halmon that he's a tough motherfucker. Like you're actually kind of impressed by looking at him. He's all naked and covered in blood, but he's standing there pretty holding his own. Like despite that his dong is just out. Like, you know.
It's like that scene from Ragnarok with the Hulk and Thor.
Yeah, basically, yes, exactly. Where it's like it's the same. It's like he's
I just saw this dude like pick someone up and then just fly up in the air and just drop him like it was nothing. So I mean, like, it's pretty hardcore stuff.
Yeah. So Halmon and Astrum, you guys look at each other, but Halmon, you see that he's not giving you an intimidating presence. Like he looks strong, but he's not giving you a vibe, Halmon, from what you're getting of him, of like he's trying to intimidate you. He's not giving that at all. So.
All right. So you got two options. You can either wait for me to go get clothes, and then we'll go, or we go now.
Prefer to wait for you to get close.
Okay, I'll be back. And then I
All right, so Wendeline, you're left alone with Astrum right now. As Halmon, you go back then to go get some clothes. So you fly back quickly to the hotel. Hera sees you come in, Halmon, all covered in blood. She's like, "What the fuck?
Yo,
what did you?"
Listen, I am so sorry. I have to go. Something came up.
Look,
something came up.
So hot, covered in blood. Oh my god!
It's kind of my best look. I understand, and I know this is hard for you.
Do we have time?
I really don't think we do.
Shit. Okay, so as you get your,
how is this gonna work? Do you call me? Do I call you? Like what do you like? What's happening?
I'm always going to be watching you. I am
cool. So this is like an open relationship type thing, right? For now,
it can be open for you. It'll be open for you. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
It's not as open as you think it's gonna be, but we'll get there.
It'll be open. Okay. And then I dap her up and I get close.
Sure. as you dab her up, you feel a little bit of like a spark, but it's not a pleasant spark. it's like you dab her up and it's like a little bit like as if a pin just stabbed you in your fucking ring finger. Just right there. And she just looked at you.
I'm gonna need therapy. Oh my god.
All right, Hollywood. So we're gonna go back to Wendeline because I want to go to them really fast. So Wendeline and Astrum, before we're gonna take a quick break, guys, and then we'll move on to the next side of the team. So Wendeline, you're standing next to Astrum as you guys are waiting for Halmon to come back. Astrum, you're still kind of covered in blood, but you also notice that Wendeline is still hurt. She's got the wound on her chest, and she's also wearing just a robe. So, what would you guys like to talk about as you are outside for a moment?
I look at Astrum, and I'm like, thanks, I guess. Are you okay? Do you need healing? You know, I'm a cleric. I can do that.
Never met a cleric. Sure.
So he just like sticks out where he's bleeding. He's got like a wound, right, like cut open on his shoulder.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that right quick. 14 points of healing.
You just like stick your finger in there. Astrum, you can heal yourself 14. So back at your health thing, whatever it went down, you can then give yourself back now 14 health points. So Wendeline, you touch his shoulder, and Astrum, the bloody spot on your shoulder then heals itself, and you're okay again. So she heals you up, and your shoulder and the blood and everything kind of just it still stained your shirt, but your scar goes away.
Thank you. Much better after that.
It's what I do. I come from a line of clerics and people who study medicine. Well, I like to think I do.
So in this mission, who are we supposed to be going up against?
You're asking the wrong girl. Who are we not going up against at this point?
It's true. It's true. Wendeline doesn't seem to have much information here, Astrum. However, I want once again to bring up Wendeline that he said something earlier that may have sparked something that you know. Just want to have you remember that as you guys are left alone here. She doesn't seem to know much actually about the mission that they're on, Astrum. You see that she's hesitant, and Wendeline's trying to think about this answer. However, even she seems a bit lost in what's going on. She's rather new to the group herself, Astrum, and still seems to be finding her place. However, Wendeline, as you kind of maybe look at him, he seems a little confused by this himself. So, anything else, Wendeline, do you want to give him?
You mentioned you know a Kai? Kai Darkwinds, perhaps?
Yes.
He's my brother.
Your brother. This is a very close friend of mine.
Oh. And how do you know Kai?
He once helped me a mission, the Ocean Fighters, which is the group that I fight against the tyranny with.
Well, sounds like he's fighting the good fight as far as I know.
Trust Kai with my life.
Yeah, that's Kai, all right.
So he
He's
seems to he has a connection to your brother Wendeline, and he seems to be rather trustworthy in this capacity. As you think of Kai, you remember your younger brother and the fact that he's quite handsome, he's quite fit. Kai has covered in tattoos, and the last you knew of your brother is that he wanted to go off on his own, Wendeline. Your parents had just told you that they were looking for a slave because Kai had gone off on his own. However, now you learn that Kai himself has been fighting seemingly tyranny in Goldfish Town. Nothing that you knew at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, Astrum, you kind of notice that, I'm going to just have him notice this on you, Wendeline, without any insight. You notice that she didn't know this about her brother. You can see that, Astrum, that learning this information is a surprise for her to be hearing from you. For sure.
When's the last time that you heard from your brother?
Oh, it's been a while. He left home. I can't even remember now. Maybe a year or so ago.
I think that was right around the time when he helped me on the last mission that we are on, trying to cover some artifacts that would help provide health for our community.
That is interesting information.
So as you guys stand there and you think about why Kai is out there doing this and what he's doing, the rest of you then realize that Halmon comes out from the hotel. Halmon, let's say you get dressed, and the three of you then regroup. And Halmon, let's say that you then prepare to lead both Astrum and Wendeline back towards where Pippa is. So the three of you then, yes, Hollywood?
Wendy, I got you pants and shoes. Like, girl, you are covered in blood. Yeah, and I start giving her clothes too.
Okay, so Wendeline, you
Don't
get
fucking ruin. If you're gonna shift, at least like fucking take some of this off next time, please. God damn it.
I didn't know what was gonna happen to my clothes. I didn't think about it.
It's fair. I'm not blaming you, but like maybe we should have like a tearaway fabric if you're gonna shift or something like that. You know, something you could reuse.
Astrum, you hearing this? You're hearing that she's talking about shifting the shape of her body. This might confuse you. I don't know, but you're hearing them talk about this, about her shifting and also then becoming naked. Is anything you want to say about that before we move on?
I'm sorry, you said you can shapeshift?
Yep.
Like into other people or?
It's a new development. I can shift into a wolf form of sorts. Yeah. That's kind of why that guy was attacking me. According to him, apparently I've committed blasphemy by accepting a gift from Lucifer, even though I didn't really have a choice in doing that. And so now I can do that. And apparently I'm not a child of God anymore or whatever.
Yeah, girl, you good.
So they just say this pretty casually.
It's a lot. I told you this has all been in like a couple of days. This has been a lot of development that's new for me.
Clearly, there's a lot that I have to learn about being outside of Goldfish Town.
Yeah, basically, as she just looks at you, look back, Wendeline, like, yeah, and then like as she's like, so Wendeline, you're like putting on the pants and changing like your robe and everything. What's the type of little outfit that you put on, Wendeline? I'm going to let you dress yourself right now before we move on.
I'm assuming Halmon maybe dug up maybe a nice little wrap tunic, since he was like, you gotta have something that can just kind of tear away. Maybe he found something that like maybe a wrap sort of thing, maybe some nice leggings, some boots, something kind of simple. Are we still in Red Hill? Is it red?
Yeah,
it blue?
It would still be red. Anything that's at the hotel or just
so maybe
general.
maybe a nice red tunic, maybe a nice like scarf or wrap to, because I like to be wrapped up sometimes. I like my hoods and things, so maybe something like that with it.
Yeah, like let's say that he got you like this weird kind of like long mixture of a scarf and a hoodie and a top. It like wraps around you quite easily, but then it has a hood that can go over your head. And then he kind of got you very like tight, nice, regular pants that button up through the sides, very old school steampunk style, but accessible to put on. And then of course some boots. But then Astrum, as you watch her, she's quickly putting this on and changing. I'm assuming you and Halmon try to not watch her so much as she's like changing into her outfit.
I'm kind of trying to shield with the robe at the same time, and maybe change underneath.
Literally,
it.
why? It's fine. Just fucking put it on.
Also, y'all turn around. Like, what are you doing watching me?
I'm not watching. I'm just like, it's been 10 minutes. Like, what?
It's okay. All right.
I thought maybe the clothes were Hera's clothes.
No, they're not Hera's clothes. Hera was basically wearing nothing too. But you guys managed to get Wendeline. You're all wrapped up again. Wendeline, you look nice, and Halmon, you're dressed again. And Astrum, you unfortunately are still covered in blood, but there's nothing you can really do about it, Astrum, at this point. But you do head with them off in the direction towards their team. So let's take a quick break right now, guys. And after we get back from the break, we're going to start off with the rest of you. Belle, Clive, Amalia, Jade, Sakura, and then Pippa. We will get to you guys right after the break. Red Fox, everybody, please enjoy the break. Clive, I got a special song for you, buddy, for this break. And there's new art for you guys as well every time. So, and there's a little special something there at the end of the break that we'll add in moving forward for you guys. By the way, great job, Red Fox. Great job, everybody. I'm sure you did great. First time. Great job. Great first time playing. Loved it.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Break video's up.
Hey, it's the kid from the Dirty 20 Dye Shop here at Spicy and Dicey, reminding you all that it's a new year, which means new time for merchandise from the D20 Dye Shop. Go get it. You know where to go. Buy it. Buy it right now.
Clive the warlock tucked in his chair, reading a tale, one he wouldn't share. Lost in pages, don't you dare interrupt his world of there. His mates, they barged in, oh the nerve, each with problems so absurd. Clive, we need you, take the curve. All he wanted was a word. Here comes Clive with book in hand, misfit heroes at his command. Dragons, trolls, and lands so grand. Clive just wants a quiet stand. Sally's sword is out of whack. Tom's lost map, not on track. Benny's spells, they lack a knack. They're all giving Clive some flack. He sighs and sets his novel down, helps each fool without a frown, grumbling quietly like a clown, back to the book when they're out of town. Here comes Clive with book in hand, misfit heroes at his command. Dragons, trolls, and lands so grand. Clive just wants a quiet stand. Sally's sword is out of whack. Tom's lost map, not on track. Benny's spells, they lack a knack. They're all giving Clive some flack. He sighs and sets his novel down, helps each fool without a frown, grumbling quietly like a clown, back to the book when they're out of town. Here comes Clive with book in hand, misfit heroes at his command. Dragons, trolls, and lands so grand. Clive just wants a quiet stand.
And now a lore update. Sirus Braveheart was able to make his way back to Cressida in Greenwood and give her the Ring of Purity and make her no longer a vampire, while Sett left Greenwood and headed to Zon in hopes to find Puff and the team.
All right, guys, welcome back. So, as we head into the next part of the game, we're going to go actually see the rest of the team. So while all that was going on, what were the rest of you doing? So, Wendeline, Red Fox, Ostrom, and Halmon, you guys can take just a quick little break for a second. Please pay attention, of course, but this is what the rest of the team were doing while you guys were doing all of that. So, we're going to actually start off with Amalia, Belle, and Pippa. You guys were together, and you guys were, hold on, I'll bring up the map for you guys in a second. But you were at the festival, feast at night. Let me bring up this map. 1 second, 1 second. Got to take Wendeline off of here. There we go, guys. The map is open again with the new thing for you guys. So Sakura, Amalia, Belle, Pippa, Clive, you guys are still at the park at the Harvest Festival that was being attacked by Grimaldi and Hera. There's 4 dead bodies seemingly still in the crowd. Mayor Jack is dealing with them currently with the Knights. However, Pippa, Amalia, and Belle, you guys were over there with Chomps as he was being fed in front of the large crowd, kind of to distract them. And Clive, you were kind of relaxing with Pete as you guys sat down at the table with each other to have a drink after the fight. And Sakura, you were with Nina, who was, of course, badly injured, but then managed, you stabilized her. So, I'm going to start right now with Pippa, Belle, and Amalia. So, Belle, if you're there, Amalia, Pippa, let's start with you, Pippa. What would you like to do?
First of all, I'm gonna be looking around kind of frantically, seeing who's all there. Oh my god, you guys! Amelia, have you seen Wendeline? She was a wolf. She's probably going crazy looking for some clothes or something. Do you see her anywhere?
I think she headed back to the hotel. She was walking with a guard.
Who? Like any guard?
I mean, I don't know many of the guards here, but it looked like he was with Mayor Jack. Maybe we could ask him.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's regroup and get everyone together. Belle, you still here? You invisible still?
Elle is under the table with a stack of pies
Oh,
stuffed in her face underneath
She's
the
like,
table, like she's hiding under the table.
so
eating.
you're pretty stealthy because you're invisible, but I want you to give me one stealth roll to see if like they hear you, like as you're like fucking like grumbling down these pies. Like I want you to give me a stealth.
Like a giant stack of pies just float underneath the table.
Yeah, it's like there's one underneath the table. It's like a stack of pies hanging out. But I want to hear if they're hearing your little gom gom gom. Let's give me a.
11.
How do you do? 11. Okay, so you do have advantage. So give me one more roll, just for fucking sake.
24.
24. Okay. So,
And see nothing.
yeah, so you're just like nibbling. You're just nibbling. You're just like nibbling those pies. However, Pippa, I will say that just for shits and giggles of the game, you do see that there's like a bag of pastries just sticking out from behind the table you're next to. She's being very quiet though, so you don't know that that's Belle.
She's probably fine. I mean, she gave me some gold earlier. She's probably close by. Belle, just stay close, okay? We're gonna regroup.
Give you some gold?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she gave me gold earlier. I mean, who else could it be, honestly, if not Belle?
Is she leading the courses?
Earlier I asked where she was, and all of a sudden, plopped into my hand 2 pieces of gold.
There's 10 pieces of gold.
Sorry.
10 pieces of gold.
Amalia kind of crosses her arms and just kind of like has like a nod of approval of good job.
Oh no! You're doing it. So Belle, you see that like from under the table, you see that Amalia actually seems impressed with your thief skills, opposed to maybe like you being in trouble. Amalia actually seems to be rather impressed with your skills. So just something to think. Yeah, something to think about.
And is Clive like next to the table that I'm under? Because I'm gonna say I'm under the table that everyone's next.
Let's say you can go where you want. Yeah.
Okay, so then I just want to like go up to the end where Clive is kind of standing with Pete, and then just pull on Clive's nice white robes with my dirty hot hand.
He changed. You weren't there. You weren't there in the episode. He changed. He's in purple and red.
Okay, well, you're still touching him with my dirty pie hands, and then like you're gonna like feel like someone tugging on you, and then just a pie is just gonna float up to you.
So Clive Yeah, so Clive, you're just like feeling all of a sudden like you're sitting there having your drink with Pete as you guys are just talking there. You just feel like just immediately your new red cape you've just gotten literally this morning, covered in pie. Just immediately, let's say it's, you know what, Belle? Let's say that it's blueberry pie, so it's clear. It's just like clearly like a dark blueberry stain on the fucking side of this red cape that he just got. And Clive, all of a sudden, then seemingly a little pie floats up right in front of your face.
I've just, for a second, it takes a moment seeing a pie just floating just a little bit off the ground. It's like, oh. He takes the pie and then just doesn't know where she is exactly, so just say, "Thank you, Belle."
Belle, you like hear Pete as he looks over. He'd be like, "Where's my pie?"
Belle just makes the noise.
he's like, hey, don't you me? And he like just gets up, and Pete just like, you.
Hey, Pete, why don't you go check on Sakura?
Fine. And he just looks back to where Belle's like little where she was with the floating pie. And he goes, and he just like walks back like, you don't raspberry me, I'll raspberry you. He just like gets like all gruff.
She's gonna throw a pie at the back of Pete's head.
Oh, so like, you just like, I'm gonna let you hit him. So he just like takes the hit. He's like, Doo! He's just like, hey. Like just looks back like he just takes it off of his head like, you're lucky I like pie. He just starts to eat it like.
Come on, Pete. Stop monkeying around. Go get Sakura. Bring her over here. We gotta regroup.
He's like, I take offense to that. He's like, I take offense to that. Don't use monkey as a derogatory term for how people do things, okay?
Pete, really, come on.
So Sakura, Pete walks up to you as you're still laying with an unconscious Nina. Bison is kind of now holding her, but it seems you're with your sister. And Pete kind of waddles up to you, Sakura. Hey, you doing okay?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I mean, is she okay? How's your sister?
I think she's okay. I think she's getting better. At least I hope.
Bison's like holding her body. He goes, she seems to be okay. Just thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I went crazy before. Tell Amalia I'm sorry. I just I'm glad she's okay. Thank you for saving her life.
Well, I mean, she is my sister.
You know what's crazy is that she used to tell me that she would dream about having a sister. She would say it all the time, that she remembered that she had another piece of her out there, all this stuff, but he forgot. I forgot. He talks like Ed Sheeran. He's Ed Sheeran, remember? I'm sorry. I forgot. This guy's supposed to be like Ed Sheeran. He's supposed to be like, I forgot for all this time. I didn't know if she was just dreaming or what it was, but she swore up and down that she had a sister, and I guess you were real.
Yeah. I just hope she's gonna be okay now. You better not let anything happen to her.
She was fine until you guys arrived, I'll tell you that. But look, I don't blame you. She's alive, and I'm happy for that. But please excuse me, Miss Sakura, if I tell you that I'm not that keen on you guys staying around. I'm sorry, but within just the last 2 days, you guys have caused nothing but trouble for our little town. Is it bad that I want you to leave?
Well, the trouble was there all along. We just unearthed it and kind of tried to fix the situation. But it was always there.
Nice. I suppose you're right. Well, look, I'm going to take Nina home. And if you want to see her before you leave, please feel free to stop by the farm, but I think she's had a long day, and if you don't mind, I'm going to take her back home. All right?
Well, before you go, I want you to consider joining us on our journey. Because I don't know if Nina will be targeted again. Can you for certain say that you'll be able to protect her by yourself?
Look, we're simple farmers. We got nothing to offer your team. You guys are heroes. You guys have amazing abilities. What do I have? A sword? It's not in our cards. We're farmers. But look, I'll protect your sister with all I have. I'm not like my brothers. I'm not like the rest of my family. I just want to live simply here in Red Hill on this farm. That's it. And as long as Nina's with me, well, I'll keep her as safe as I can. I'm sorry, but no, this is our home. And we can't leave. But look, now that we know that you're real and that you exist, you're more than welcome to come back. As much as I may not want you here, I know she'll want you.
Well, I'll take you up on that, and I'll see what she has to say when she wakes up.
All right. Look, It's a great offer. I can't say that's not tempting to go off and be with people that are heroes like you, but we love it here, and we have friends here. He looks over to Emily, who's kind of, you can see Sakura, that Emily's standing nearby, and she's very worried about her friend. She clearly is very worried about Nina, and she's even looking a little skeptical at you, Sakura. You can tell that Emily seems a little, from your initial meeting of talking with her and this all escalating to this moment, clearly Emily is a little cautious of the entire situation. And Bison picks up his wife. It was great to meet you.
I wish it was under better circumstances, but I'll be seeing you around.
I hope so. Because it's not every day I get to meet a woman as stunning as my wife. He like kind of looks at her. He like looks at her face and then looks to you. You know, it's a shame really that you two didn't know each other growing up. She's lovely. And then he kind of takes Nina and they head off and exit back towards the farm. Sakura, you can definitely go visit them before you guys leave town if you want, but that's up to you. I'm going to go over to you now, Amalia, as Sakura, you can watch as they kind of head off in their own direction, and Emily goes with them. So Clive, you kind of also see that Emily seems to go with Nina and Bison as they head back towards their farm. However, Pete stands with you, Sakura, and he looks up to you. You know, Sakura, I have a lot of brothers and sisters, and I don't really know them either. Not that bad.
I think Sakura is gonna be kind of like out of it, and she's gonna like kind of hear what he's saying, but like not really respond to it. Because she's just very focused in on like watching Hallsworth take Nina away.
Okay, yeah. So you're kind of just watching your sister as she goes over the thing. You see that her face is still unconscious, but she's breathing. She's alive. She's got her husband and seemingly her best friend beside her, and they go the way.
Yeah.
Pete,
And I think also in her head right now as well, she's thinking like, dang, I really look like that.
like this is what I look like.
It's kind of like a longing feeling, but then also she's like, oh, I look like that. Like, is that how I would look if I was passed out? Like,
Interesting. So you're like seeing her like it's like, yeah, it's weirdly like looking at another version of yourself. If Sakura wasn't born here, or if you weren't this one, you're that one. But also it's just weird to see yourself, like see you. It's very strange. I get what you're saying. So Sakura's just absorbing that, and you feel Pete's little monkey tail, like he's not being weird about it, Sakura. He just like, you can feel like his little monkey white tail like wrap around like your little wrist and hand area. It's more trying to be comforting than to be weird. He's like just trying to like kind of just stand next to you as his little tail kind of wraps around your little wrist thing, as he's just trying to show you that he's there as a friend. I'm gonna let you be there, Sakura, for a second. But Amalia, what would you like to do? As you're with Pippa, and you guys were just looking for Belle, who Belle is now grouped with Clive over at the table. What would you like to do, Amalia, if anything?
I'm gonna go over to Clive, and just kind of strike up conversation with him. So you think the clown's gonna be a problem still, or you think he's gone?
He's never truly gone. So I feel at the end of this road, Amalia, one of us will be standing, the other will be dead. I don't know who. Faced a part of him tonight, a fragment.
Considering
Surprised at how
Pippa's a
weak.
gambling woman, I'm sure she's betting on you.
Well, I appreciate her faith in me. Tonight has been very much a revelation. He'll look to the direction where Emily had just walked off with Nina and her husband. Then he'll look back to the table and just grab himself a drink.
Amalia would have recognized Emily because she saw the statue before, right?
Well, yeah,
That
you
was
saw.
her- yeah.
Yeah, you saw. You knew the statue when you were in the underworld, and I'm assuming you probably within the day going to this festival, you probably would have. I'm assuming at some point the team would have talked about the incident with Emily. That's something we kind of brazed over because you went from waking up to them shopping to straight to the festival. So I'm assuming either when, Amalia had, you've seen that, you definitely saw the statue back in the past. Yes, you did.
I kind of like just watch after her and go, so that's her, huh?
But it is. Recognize those eyes anywhere. And that fiery red hair is her.
Kind of sit down next to Clive and grab some of the mead that's kind of sitting on the table here, and then pour us both some, and then kind of like cheers, and just like kind of sit with them in silence.
Toasts with her.
So Molly and Clive take a little sip there. Belle, I'm going to say that Belle, you're quietly there too. And as they take like their sips, Belle, you like cheers them invisibly, but with like your little pie. like Belle, you're just like sitting back as they like have their cheers with their drink. You're just like also cheers them, Belle. And then you like take a bite of your pie as they're like amongst the, just sitting there. Clive, anything else?
He's just going to sit there in silence and just give a small sigh. It has been a really taxing day on him, magically and memory-wise, and as well as emotional. So he's just going to process it, drink, and try to rest up.
All right. Well, as you guys have all been gone through your little moments here, and Pippa, you're with the rest of your group by the table, and it seems that Halmon, Wendeline, and Astrum are still making their way to this area back from their incident. I'm going to have Sakura. Something then begins to happen to you as Amalia has walked over closer to where you are by going over to by where Clive was. Not far away, Sakura, you feel that the stone that Foxface has just given you, the yellow stone, begins to vibrate violently as Amalia nearby still has the small golden statue of the dragon. The yellow stone that you have begins to vibrate extremely heavily, Sakura, as it seems to be in proximity once again to this statue. Amalia, you also feel the sudden vibration of the statue that you have seemingly connecting with the yellow stone.
As I notice it, I'm going to kind of pull it out from where I've like been keeping it. What the hell? Pippa? Is it happening again?
Yeah, Pippa's gonna come over. Oh my god, the golden statue! Oh, you know what that means? It's got to be one of the Four Masters. How exciting! We've got a golden dragon.
Exciting's the word.
The Phoenix.
I was gonna look at Pippa and Amalia and then the statue. Did I miss something?
Clive, if we don't release the golden statue before someone else does, like before Halsworth tries to come and steal it, and I know a lot of emotions going around, but Emily was with Grimaldi. We don't know who to trust. We need to release this golden dragon with each other, like ASAP.
Isn't releasing these things dangerous?
Could I suggest you do it in private or away from the festival after everyone here has been attacked by chickens, a goddess, and a ghost from my past?
Yes.
I think they've been through enough.
We gotta do this more private, but we gotta regroup with the others too. We need to go find Wendeline. And Halmon.
I've down to the string.
Thanks for letting me be like the back thought. Man, fuck you.
I kept what to think about your jingle balls.
So, Clive, before we get to you, Sakura, as you feel the stone vibrating heavily in your pocket, Pete also seems to feel it as his tail's wrapped on you, and he looks to you like Sakura, like, "Whoa, you got an egg inside here or something? What's going on? What's happening? You good? Would you tell him you smuggling something up I don't know about, Sakura? What's going on?" Jade, are you there? Sorry, she may have stepped away for a second. I don't know if Jade's there.
She's backhanding Pete.
She's back. Maybe she stepped away. We also know that Jade likes to go pee all the time. So hold on. Jade, are you there? Are you there, Sakura?
Here, send her a message.
No, it's okay. She's probably stepped away for a second. It's all right. So the golden stone that she has happens to be vibrating though, and you guys do want to then locate where they are.
Can we see her yet?
Well, yeah, you're in view of Sakura. Okay. She's still there.
Sakura, come quick.
So I'm gonna Sakura. She like feels that the stone's vibrating, and Jade, whenever you can come back, let me know. I don't know where you are, but if you're there, Jade, let us know. And so as she like feels the stone vibrating, she looks at it. She like kind of realizes that it's like the same thing that was going on back in the dining room when you guys had released the Phoenix. And she was also there in the living room when Foxface and Amalia had it happening the first time. So she manages to regroup with you guys as well. So Sakura, I'm going to have her kind of run down from the area where they had left. And Sakura also regroups with you guys. And Pippa, Chomps is still out. Did you want to put Chomps away or do you want to keep him out?
Oh, yeah, I was going to put him away. I thought I had done that.
All right. So I'm going to have you put Chomps away. You bring him back.
Chomps, come on. You ate up and everything. Let's go back into your dimension bowl. Give him a pet. Throw him in.
So, by the way, Red Fox, you may not know this, obviously, but Pippa has a pet T-Rex named Chomps, and it kind of is like a Pokeball situation where she can release it and put it back inside of a little
dimension ball.
It's like a dimension ball, and it's this D&D thing. It's basically just a Pokeball. So anywho, so she re-summons Chomps back into her dimension ball, and the team regroups. As Belle, you're there, still invisible, but Sakura kind of regroups and kind of bumps into you, Belle, as she kind of gets with the rest of the group. Amalia, the golden statue is now very heavily vibrating with you. However, you guys are all now...
Get it over to Clive and be like, this is your problem now. I did the last one.
So Clive, Amalia hands you this golden statue of this golden like Chinese dragon, and it seems to be vibrating quite heavily as you now have this statue, Clive.
I'm guessing that we have to unite the stone and the dragon.
That's what happened last time, but like you said, should probably find a private area before we do that. Let's reunite with the others and I guess try it out.
Where did Halmon go exactly?
Something with Hera.
I'm pretty sure he went to go get it on with Hera. That's how we ended the fight.
Which likely would be back in the town, in the inn. So do we really want to release a dragon in the middle of the town?
No, not here. We got to do it in secret. But like I said, we should regroup. Which way do you think the god went? Maybe we could go into that direction. Amelia.
The hotel?
Okay.
Why don't we try to go down the road, see if we can find any one of our group members, and when we're far away enough from the celebration here, and not too close to the town, we release the dragon, just in case.
Is that the plan?
Good idea.
Right, let's go.
All right. So I'm going to say,
Belle, let's go.
So Belle, you're eating the pies and stuff. However, it seems that you've all grouped together. Sakura, Jade, are you here yet again? Are you back?
Can't talk.
Oh, there. Are you good, Jade? You okay?
We'll see.
I can't hear you yet.
For some reason, it wasn't letting her talk.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Something's going on Jade's end. She's having a little bit of a glitch out. So she'll let us know if she can get back. Just say something, Jade, when you can, and we'll see if you are heard or not. Because right now we can't hear you. But the rest of the team, let's say that you guys all then get together and you start headed back towards your way. However, Belle, can you roll and give me an insight check, please?
Yep. One stack.
Thank you, Sierra. By the way, everybody, congrats to Sierra. She got a new awesome 3D printing thing. It's going to really, I'm sure, help out with her awesome business. So make sure you guys go see all of her cool merch and all of her stuff. And also, I'm very jealous of you, Sierra. That 3D printing stuff looks awesome. Is it a 3D printer? Is that what you got? Am I wrong? Is that what that is?
So many new things.
Yeah, so many new things.
Fishbowl Prince, who does a lot of the vending stuff with me, they do 3D printing. They had an extra printer that they no longer did because they upgraded to better new things. So they donated theirs to me, and they're teaching me how to do 3D print work.
Hell yeah. Fishbowl. Is it called Fishbowl Printing or something? Then go get some of their merch too, guys, because that sounds awesome. But anywho, give us your insight.
It was a 12.
A 12. So you have advantage. So just do it one more time. Just one more time. Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's still 12.
So as you walk by, Belle, in the group of people, though, as you guys are heading back towards town to kind of meet up in between with them heading towards you, Belle, you do notice, though, that out of the 4 people that died in the crowd, one of them was the milk boy. So as you... Yeah, the boy that asked you about the milk, and he was seemingly... Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what boy it was. Was it the first little boy that was weird about milk?
Yes. The first one that was weird about milk and was working for the traffickers because he was kidnapped. And then later he tried to apologize to you.
Now he's dead.
And unfortunately now you see his little corpse. He's been pretty badly seemingly strangled by the Sakura's, the clones of her sister. You see that the little boy's neck has been badly just really squeezed in tightly, and his esophagus, everything is just, his neck has been mangled. And as you walk by, out of all the people hurt, unfortunately, that's the only one you seem to notice. But it stands out to you, Belle, because you had a pretty weird interaction with this kid. So I don't know how you feel about it, obviously, but you just see that he's been murdered out of one of the people killed in this situation.
I see. So it wasn't a lactose death.
It wasn't. He died by murder. Not
from milk?
Not by milk.
Murder.
Not
milk. Milk murders my stomach every day, so...
So Belle just passes by, and she just sees the poor little milk boy. And unfortunately, it could have been you, Belle, but it wasn't. It was Milk Boy.
I'm better than the milk boy.
So unfortunately, Milk Boy dies, but you get to live another day. However, Belle, he was your same age. He was somebody that seemingly, like, once again, he did say he was sorry to you, and you had a brief moment with him. And he's just dead. But you managed to live, and as the team passes them, that's just something to observe and just to put in your pocket. I don't know how many other people of her age Belle has seen dead. So
other than her parents.
Oh,
yeah, she's seen herself slightly dead, and in a way, but I don't think Belle has ever seen somebody her own age dead like that. But once again, perhaps Belle has a whole different way of thinking about mortality now than what's happened with you. So, anyway, last thoughts from you, Belle, to end our night. I actually want to give you just the last little bit of thoughts here before we end tonight's game.
Belle has no thoughts.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you want to end with that. You kind of just pass.
Question mark father?
Question mark. Yeah, like question mark, where is my new dad? Like, as you kind of head off towards the town. However, Belle, you walk through the crowd once again. They don't seem to really notice you guys, and Belle, you are still invisible. So as you walk past them, none of the children or even the milk boy's parents that seem to be kind of looking at his little dead body, they don't notice you. Nobody sees you, of course. But you and the rest of the group head then back towards the rest of the team. So this is where we're going to end tonight's episode, guys. As you guys all then head back to regroup with each other, Wendeline, Astrum, and Halmon, and the rest of the group. Hopefully you guys can take this gold dragon statue and awaken and free this dragon. But we're going to have to see next time when we play some D&D! Thank you, everybody, for playing, and thank you so much to our new guest player. Hopefully he turns into a regular. Let's see how he goes. Thank you, Red Fox, for playing. I hope you had fun for your first game. Next time, hopefully it won't be so broken up, and you guys will all be together, and we don't have to do like the breaks from this time to next time. But Wendeline, thank you so much. Halmon, thank you so much. Everybody here, thank you so much for coming tonight. And Jade, fix your fucking mic. Where's your fucking mic, Jade? Yours your mic. It's okay. She's about to move. Next week, guys, we might be taking next week off. We were supposed to take off this week, but we might be taking off next week because I think Jade will be moving. And Hollywood, you're going to be moving sometime within the next month as well, correct? If
Don't,
you're there,
don't
Hollywood.
blast my shit on fucking the internet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I was just curious as if we maybe need to schedule something. So I just wanted to check. But we'll talk about that later. Anywho, all right. I didn't mean to make Daddy angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy Halmon.
I guess Jade, you can end the stream.
Yeah, Jade, you can end the stream now. All right. Thanks, guys.